Divorce parties. Is that a good thing? Somebody who knows the answer to that is Catherine Leach, family lawyer, CEO of Leach Legal. Good morning, Catherine. Thank you for doing this.
Hi, Mike.
Divorce parties. Is that a positive move, do you think? Or is it a spiteful thing to do? I'm so glad to be rid of him or her. What do you think?
I think it's all in the sentiment, really. So there's probably a number of different types of divorce parties. There could be the spiteful divorce party where you take everything that you've ever bought together and burn it in a big pile.
Right.
Or there might be just the joyous, we've moved through that stage, we're still friends and we're just going to have a party and celebrate that this is a new stage of our life.
Many years ago, I read a thing in the Personals in the English Tatler magazine, and it said, looking for a partner, this is a man, enjoy long walks on the beach and all that sort of nonsense. And it said, if we do get together, let's divide up our CDs immediately because we know it's going to come to that.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the best way to enter a new relationship, but each to their own.
Well, I suppose it's, like an agreement. So what kind of divorce parties have you noted?
Well, I mean, the initial stages have been the melting down of the ring and recreating a new lovely piece of jewellery to be shown off at the divorce party.
Yeah.
There's been the swimming in the wedding dress, the cleansing of the wedding dress,
right.
The reshaping of the wedding dress. I think it's just a revamping and a reviving.
So it's a symbolic way of saying that's in the past, this is a new start.
Yes, I think so. I mean, I've had a lot of clients who, when you do their divorce application, and that's just one small piece of the big puzzle, but the divorce application is a very separate application, and they tell me that they've got their party organised for the day that the divorce is listed. And it's a bit frightening because you don't always get your divorce through on the first try. If there's any problems, sometimes it doesn't go through. So I always say, please don't organise your party until it's actually gone through.
Okay, yes. That's probably wise advice, I would imagine.
Yes.
Is it the case that there's a gender split on this? Is it more popular with men or women or the other way around?
I feel like there's more women who do it. I haven't heard of a lot of men who do it. I don't know why that is, but certainly maybe it's because they have the jewellery and the wedding dresses and they have the greater symbols to revamp, perhaps.
I remember when they brought in no-fault divorce and it was considered to be so civilised to do it that way. But my feeling is a lot of people wanted some sort of opportunity, some platform to say, it wasn't me, it was the other person. And you denied that now. So do you think the divorce party is a bit like that? It's saying, I'm so glad to be rid of him or her.
Yeah, I think when things go wrong, you don't want it to be your fault, do you? You don't want to look like the person who's done the wrong thing. So I think if you can point the finger the other way, it's always going to feel a little bit better to talk to your tribe and tell them, well, it's not something I did. I'm still a good person.
Yes, that's right. Is it more popular with older or middle-aged or younger people?
There's a really big insurgence of middle-aged women who are getting divorced.
Right.
I don't know if they're having more parties, but that's a really growing demographic, I think. So it's likely that they're the ones having the parties.
I suggested to a lawyer I know years ago that what's the question? Why do divorces cost so much? Because they're worth it. He said he was going to put that on his business card.
Oh, my goodness, I'm going to use that. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. And so what's the nature of the divorce party? Is it a lavish turnout or is it just to close friends or what's your observation there?
It tends to be close friends.
Right.
It's usually people are very tribal around these, I don't want to say tragedies, but around these big life events. And so they're very tribal, and they tend to hang out with the people that support them. And I think sometimes it's an end of an era, it's a celebration, and you celebrate it with the people that you've gone through the process with.
Do you get invited to these?
I have never been invited to a divorce party, and I think that's probably a good thing.
Why is it a good thing?
Well, it would be a good thing from a point of view of a marketing perspective to have your divorce lawyer turn up to your divorce party.
Yes.
But I think that that people need to do that sort of stuff in private and away from the people that have assisted them along the way.
Interesting. Catherine, appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you so much.
Catherine Leach, family lawyer and CEO of Leach Legal.